Father Jai Jinendra, Shishu Sanskar Bodh Part 3, Unit 4, Lesson 1. Jain Festival Mahavir Jayanti. Festivals symbolize religion, culture, and civilization. Festivals keep the culture alive. There is always an incident linked with festival. As time passes, many more things get connected to it. A particular tithi or date on which the incident had occurred, that particular tithi or date is permanently connected to that incident. The four main festivals of Jain Dharma are Mahavir Jayanti, Akshay Tritiya, Paryushan Samvatsari, Deepavali. Mahavir Jayanti. According to Jain tradition, there are 24 Tirthankars in this Avsarpini Kal. Among them, the 24th and last Tirthankar was Bhagwan Mahavir. He was born on Chaitra Shukla Trayodashi at Kshatriya Kundagram, Bihar state of Vaishali Republic. This day is celebrated in the entire Jain tradition as Mahavir Jayanti or Mahavir Janma Kalyanak with great enthusiasm, zeal, and devotion. Celebrations on this day include morning processions, special discourses, and programs, etc. There is a holiday on Mahavir Jayanti in whole country. Bhagwan Mahavir was such a great man of the era whose teachings and preachings are relevant even today. Non-violence, non-possession, and non-absolutism are his fundamental principles. He paved the path of amity and equanimity. He showed the way of transforming the hearts. Humans should have high thoughts, high morals, and equivalent behavior towards everyone. These are the preachings of Bhagwan Mahavir. Semantics, Sabhyata, Civilization. Tithi, dates of Hindu calendar. Sthayi, forever. Prabhat Feri, morning procession. Avakash, holiday. Adhyatmika, related to soul. Memorize the answers to the following questions. Which are the main festivals of Jain Dharma? When was Bhagwan Mahavir born? Where was Bhagwan Mahavir born? What are the fundamental principles given by Bhagwan Mahavir? You have to do. Listen to other incidences related to the life of Bhagwan Mahavir. We must observe amity and equanimity towards all beings. Lesson 2. Jain Festival Akshay Tritiya. Akshay Tritiya is associated with the first Tirthankar, Bhagwan Rishabh Dev. On Vaishakh Shukla Tritiya, Bhagwan did Parna for his penance of 1 year and 40 days. Bhagwan Rishabh himself took Diksha and became this era's first sadhu. Rishabh went from door to door asking for bhiksha, but he didn't receive any food or water as people were unaware of the bhiksha vidhi. Whenever Bhagwan used to go for gochari, people offered elephants, horses, diamonds as gifts, but nobody offered him food. Once Bhagwan was passing by the palace of Hastinapur, where the great grandson of Bhagwan Rishabh, Prince Shreyans, who was sitting by the window of his palace, saw Bhagwan. He attained Jati Smriti Jnana and immediately became aware of the Bhiksha Vidhi. He came out of the palace to Bhagwan, did Vandana and requested for Bhiksha. Accepting the request of the prince, he came in the palace. People started gathering around. The prince picked up the pot of sugar cane juice. Bhagwan made a cup by joining both the hands and accepted sugar cane juice and did his Varshitapa Parna. From that day, the importance of this day grew and it became famous by the name of Akshay Tritiya. In common terms, it is also known as Akha Tej. Even today, many Shravak Shravika do Ekantar Tap in form of Varshitap. Semantics. Parna, having the first meal to finish a fast or a series of fast next morning. Jati Smriti Jnana, knowledge of previous births. Upalabdha, to gain. Jharokha, window. Prapautra, great grandson. Memorize the answers to the following questions. When is Akshay Tritiya celebrated? How many days after initiation did Bhagwan Rishabh got his first Diksha? By whom did Bhagwan Rishabh got his first offerings? By which food item did Bhagwan Rishabh did his first parna? You have to do. Listen to other incidences related to the life of Bhagwan Rishabh. Lesson 3. Jaina festival Paryushan Samvatsari. The great festival of Paryushan is celebrated for 8 days, generally from Bhadrapad Krishna Trayodashi to Bhadrapad Shukla Panchami. This is also known as Ashtandhik Parva. Gurudev Tulsi, with a vision of special spiritual practice, linked each day with an important initiative like Swadhyay Day, Jap Day, Samayik Day, Khadya Sanyama Day, Dhyan Day, etc. The last day of Paryushan is known Samvatsari. Generally, complete fast is observed by everyone on this day. Everyone pays obeisance to sadhu sadhvis and listen to their discourses. As far as possible, everyone must do pratikraman together in the evening. The real aim of Samvatsari is to forgive and seek forgiveness for the faults and mistakes committed in previous year. Paryushan is the festival of amity. As an inference of this festival, everyone says Khamata Khamana to each other and promise to maintain the spirit of friendliness. Semantics. Ashtandhik for 8 days. Pravachan, discourses. Samuhik, together, collective. Memorize the answers to the following questions. When is Paryushan Mahaparva celebrated? What is generally done on the day of Samvatsari? What is the foremost importance of Samvatsari? What is the speciality of Maitri Divas? You have to do pratikraman on all 8 days of Paryushan. Lesson 4. Jain Festival Deepavali. There are different incidents related to Deepavali in various traditions. According to the Jain tradition, Deepavali is associated with Nirvana of Bhagavan Mahavir. At the age of 72, in the midnight of Kartika Krishna Amavasya, 527 BC, Bhagavan Mahavir attained Nirvana at Pavapuri. After the Nirvana of Bhagavan, Devata and humans started visiting there. Due to the darkness in streets, being new moon night, people found it difficult to walk. It's said that the Devatas lit up all the streets and the crossroads with the gemstones. The place of the Nirvana got illuminated with the gemstones. There was radiance all around. The devotee kings of Bhagwan announced to celebrate this Nirvana day in their respective states every year. The light of gems was replaced by lighting earthen lamps. Bhagwan attained ultimate self-enlightenment on this day, so it is considered as a festival of light and prosperity. Semantics. Nirvana, moksha, liberation. Semantics. Nirvana, moksha, liberation. Krishna, waning moon. Amavasya, new moon day. Memorize the answers to the following questions. In Jain tradition, Deepavali is associated with which incident? When and where did Bhagwan Mahavir attain Nirvana? How did the Devatas removed night darkness from the place of Bhagwan's Nirvana? Why is Deepavali considered as a festival of light and prosperity? You have to do. On the day of Deepavali, one should pay visit to Sadhu Sadhvis residing nearby and hear Mangal Path. One should do jap and chant the name of Bhagwan Mahavir. Om Arham.